Do you know Gmail uses AI? Well, you might have heard about it, but are you aware it has 6 AI features? Hello champions, and a warm welcome to everyone tuning in. In this video, we are going to find out what these 6 features are and what they do. So, let's get started.
Google is changing the online search experience. On Wednesday, during their annual developer conference in Mountain View, artificial intelligence was the focus.
We are at an exciting inflection point.
The company unveiled AI technology in Gmail that can produce replies in seconds.
Maybe you want to refine it further. In this case, a more elaborate email might increase the chances of getting the refund.
AI has come a long way at Google, and in particular, Gmail employs 6 AI tools: Tapped Inbox, Smart Reply, Smart Compose, Nudging, Summary Cards, and Help Me Write. Let's discuss them in order from the oldest to the newest tool. Tapped Inbox was introduced by Google in 2013. Gmail tabs rely on classification system that uses machine learning to decide where an email should go, considering various signals like who sent the email. The messages then go into one of the 5 different inbox tabs: primary, promotions, social, updates, and forums. And also use as many or as few of these tabs as you want. This allows you to easily view the messages you often want to see first and automatically filter those that you can save for later. What's more, if a messages appear in one tab that really belongs to another, you can drag that email to its right classification to help train the model on your personal preferences. To automatically categorize these emails, Gmail uses combination of neural networks based machine learning and heuristic algorithms. To respect user privacy, the algorithms learn email categorization from a lot of combination and de-identified data. Now you might be wondering, what are these heuristic algorithms? Well, heuristic are methods of problem solving where the goal is to find a solution that's sufficient within a reasonable time. Heuristic techniques aim for a quick solution that falls within an acceptable range of accuracy rather than a perfect solution. Heuristics are used in situations in which there is the requirement of a short-term solution. On facing complex situations with limited resources and time, heuristic can help companies to make quick decisions by shortcuts and approximated calculations. Most of the heuristic methods involve mental shortcuts to make decisions on past experiences. Imagine you're running late for college or work and suddenly recalls an important email you received last night that you forgot to respond to. This is where Smart Reply comes to the rescue. Introduced in the year 2017, Smart Reply suggests short and contextually relevant responses to emails. It uses AI to analyze the content of the incoming email and provide users with options for quick responses. Smart Reply was upgraded in 2018. The main difference between 2017 version of Smart Reply and 2018 version is that the latter improves the percentage of helpful suggestions and is more algorithmic efficiency. Smart Reply employs advanced machine learning technology like deep neural network to identify a suitable collection of potential responses from a vast array of diverse and polished options. This implies that instead of basic replies like yes, no, or maybe to your friend's invitation, you'll encounter more refined choices such as sounds great, count me in, sorry, I can't make it tomorrow, or awesome, I'll be there. The initial release of Smart Reply used a technique called word-by-word LSTM to encode the input email and decode the potential replies. LSTM is a type of recurrent neural network that is well suited for tasks that involve sequential data such as natural language processing. In word-by-word LSTM, the email is first encoded into the sequence of vectors, one of each word. Each vector represents the meaning of the word in the context of the email. The vectors are then passed to decoder LSTM, which generates potential replies. The word-by-word LSTM approach is very effective, but it is also computationally expensive. This is because LSTM has to process each word in input email individually, which can be time consuming for long emails. The newer version of Smart Reply, however, uses a different technique called vector representation of multiple features. This technique is more efficient because it does not process the input email word by word. Instead, it creates a vector representation of the email, which captures the overall meaning of the email. This vector representation is then passed to the classifier, which predicts the most likely reply. The example displayed in the presentation illustrates how various features of the cat are transformed into a single vector representation. The vector representation of multiple feature approach is less accurate than word by word LSTM approach, but it is more efficient. This makes it better choice for large datasets, such as the dataset for the email that Smart Reply uses. Wouldn't it be nice to have an assistant that predicts what you are going to do next and it carries out for you? Well, in Gmail, Smart Compose serves as that assistant. Launched in 2018, Smart Compose employs AI to propose auto-completion for the sentences as users compose emails. It predicts the user's likely next word and provides suggestions to speed up the email writing process. You might have wondered how the model was developed. Well, the Google team combined a traditional bag of words model with recurrent neural network language model. In this hybrid approach, the model encodes the subject and previous email by averaging the word embedding in each section. It then combines these averaged embeddings and feeds them into the target sequence recurrent neural network language model at each decoding step as depicted in the model diagram. TPUs were used at inference time to greatly speed up the user experience. By transferring the heavy computational task from general purpose processor like CPU or GPU to a specialized hardware called tensor processing units, the model improved the average latency to tens of milliseconds while also greatly increasing the number of requests that can be served by a single machine. Imagine you are a businessman receiving numerous emails every day, and among them some are considerably more important than others. Let's say you overlooked an important email from a partner company and forgot to respond. Well, Nudge has you covered. Nudging is another feature that was introduced in 2018. If you have never forgotten to reply to an email, you might be a one in a million kind of person. For the rest of us, that's nudgifying, which serves as a reminder to reply or to follow up on important messages. Nudging is the first Gmail AI feature that operates on both emails you have received and sent. For inbound emails, nudging uses machine learning model to detect which emails you haven't replied to and predict which of them you would normally answer. After a few days, it automatically brings the messages on top of your inbox with a note saying you received it 3 days ago and asking if you want to reply. These reminders appear at the top of the inbox to help users stay on top of their important emails. Imagine you are a manager of a company branch and lead a busy schedule. You received an important email containing flight details, including the timing of your upcoming trip. What if instead of reading through all the information, you received a card that extracts essential details such as flight date and reporting time? Summary cards are here for you. This feature was introduced in 2020. They provide a condensed view of important information from emails without users having to open email itself. This feature uses AI to extract key details and display them in a card format. In addition to travel, you might see summary cards atop of confirmation emails about hotel booking, shopping confirmation emails, restaurant reservations, ticketed events like concerts, and Google Calendar invites. Using heuristic and machine learning algorithms, summary card technology automatically looks for certain data from inbound emails to understand what type of message it is and most important content in the message. Then, instead of having to scroll through all that information yourself, this feature will display an information card atop of the messages with the important details like your flight dates, duration, or names of the items you ordered. Imagine you're a businessman and you received a Gmail notification about an upcoming meeting. You want to request your client to postpone the meeting, but you are short on time to type out a lengthy message. This is where Help Me Write becomes valuable. This tool generates complete email drafts based on the content of the email you're replying to. Look for the star with a pencil and add a prompt explaining what you would like your email to be about. Once you hit create, you will see a full draft based on your prompt. Choose insert or check out the refine button to make some tweaks. You can select options to make your email more formal, more elaborate, or shorter depending on your needs. You can even try I'm feeling lucky to see what tone Help Me Write comes up with. Gmail has also recently added the ability to pull details from previous threads to help fill in contextual gap. Help Me Write uses generative AI large language models to interrupt your prompt and decide what combination of words best represent your request. And this new technology builds on smart generative models Gmail has used for its Smart Compose and Smart Reply features. Well, there you have it. Now you are familiar with tabbed inbox, Smart Reply, Smart Compose, nudgifying, summary cards, and Help Me Write features. If you are interested in learning more, you can find a link to Google Blocks in the description. If this video has been helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay connected with our latest content. Until next time, happy learning.